Hello and welcome to this Sellerbility video. I hope you're doing well, and today I'm going to show you how to read the recent history charts next to every item in the completed scan results. So this is a colourful and easy way of understanding this product's history. And the chart that we see here is very much like the ones that we have in Keeper because it uses Keeper data to produce this information. So up the left side we have the pricing, up the right side we have the BSR, and at the bottom we have various dates. So there's various bits of information that we can get from this, and it's all color coded. So pink, these pink diamonds, that's the buy box price. The green line is for the BSR, the purple is for the FBA price, and the orange is for the Amazon price. So the FBA price, for example, is done on average as well. So we can change the day range that we are looking at for the chart. So it might be that we're only concerned with what's gone on only just very recently. So we can look at 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, 180 or 365. So over the course of a year. Obviously, it looks like this item only just started on Amazon it looks like that's November. So obviously that's why there's no data at all prior to that point. So what can we get from this? We can look for trends, patterns, we can see how things have fluctuated, we can look for consistency, and basically just assess things like, who's held the buy box for the vast majority of the time. And in this case, it looks to be, in the last 30 days, it looks like Amazon have had quite a strong hold over it. If we look at the breakdown as we hover over any point, it gives us a breakdown of exactly what was going on at that point in time. We can see, where things match up. We can see the Amazon price obviously matches up with the buy box. So therefore, Amazon have held it at this period. But in here, it could have possibly been, no, that's Amazon as well. So it looks like in this particular case, Amazon do dominate this listing. In terms of the BSR and the item's popularity, we can see that it does fluctuate. Where it does spike up in recent times, it's not stayed there for very long at all before dropping to a better BSR. So in terms of the item's BSR, yes, it does have spikes, but they don't last for very long at all. But yeah, as I say, from the analysis that we have here, it looks like Amazon heavily dominate this particular item. Let's look at another example. So in this case here, Amazon are not on the listing, that their presence isn't anywhere. In fact, I don't think they have been on the listing at any point. So we can see that the FBA sellers have had a good hold over the buy box at this point right here, where there's nothing, so it's not lined up. That is most likely where FBM sellers have held the buy box. It's not Amazon, it's not FBA, so it's got to be FBM. So we can see there that, in fact, actually, this kind of works alongside the BSR. So we can see where the BSR has gotten worse, the price gets lower. As it has that spike, the price gets a bit lower. As it has another large spike, the price gets a bit lower. And again and again. So we can look at that as a trend with this item. Unfortunately, it's a trend whereby the BSR gets gradually worse, and then the price drops, and then it shoots back up to a better BSR, then it gradually drops, price lowers, and so forth, and it seems to keep following this. So these are some of the things that we can get from these charts. If we need to look at a certain point in time in a lot more detail, if we click and drag, we can zoom into a certain area to get a real in-depth view as to what exactly was going on in this time period. But hopefully this gives you a better understanding of how these charts work and how much they can help you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you soon.